This is Patrick. He's also known as CurlyLoxx the Voice Box, the mastermind and creative genius behind the duo Twin of Twins. He tells the truth for a living. Some find it funny, some offensive, and some never find it at all. I wonder, how did he get to this point where he could free himself from the shackles of the opinions of others and find the courage to offend them and master the true art of not giving a fuck? You can too, if you want. With this podcast, The Rebellious Truth, Patrick offers solutions to problems we thought were solutions, and highlights the errors in so-called solutions we don't know caused the problems in the first place. Who knows? He might just fuck around and say something offensive, something hilarious. Some may even find it repulsive. But as usual, he doesn't give a fuck.
Get them the rebellious truth. Get the rebellious truth. Mad something.
In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time.
Yes, CurlyLoxx the voice box with the voice of Muta Baruka, yeah, me there. Yes, Rasta, we tell you. Welcome to the third episode of In the Meantime. Yes, today's episode is entitled The Relationships We Sink. Yes, I'm going to discuss some serious issues at the root of the destruction of the one thing vital to the preservation of the human being. Today's program is brought to you by Vicebox Studios, the voice of a nation. And Madvert Multimedia, if it's not Madvert, it's not an advert. Also, Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives, a subsidiary of Kingston 13 Clothing. It's at Rebel 13 Collections for the best in custom designs and everything printing except fingerprinting. Yes. Before I go into anything, yeah, boy, may I tell you I want to give thanks to the item. Yes, much respect for the acknowledgement of Zion on the last program. It was overwhelming. Yes. When Zion passed, I was in a dark place, Rasta, like many who lose a loved one, and me I tell you. I just want them to know, say, boy, yes, we can use the pain don't have to use way, Rasta. I tell you, yeah. How me get to do that, Rasta, is at that point, me lose the illusion of control. Me lose the need for be right and win the conversation, because the conversation bigger than man and what we desire. Zion passing open a portal to a new dimension in my consciousness, will teach me to be still and know that the process is God. I always was a conscious youth, somebody were aware of what is going on. But after Zion, when I enter that dimension, it give me a balance where help me use what me conscious of. Help me realize what me never conscious of also. So for everything where I represent right now, think Zion. And if the one them ever find cause to ever forget me, don't forget Zion. Alright, moving on now. Yes, some item in the news now we are talking about. Yes, we have some bad news. Yes. I hear say Jamaica is drilling for oil. Yes, and the Walton Morant Basin. Yes. See a man type in the live and say, what is bad about the news of looking for oil in Jamaica? Hey, watch a man. A man for thinking a Rasta. The average Jamaican, them know what they want, But believe you me, them don't understand or respect the processes we take to get to where they want. Because these processes, them require discipline, doing a certain thing, a certain way, a certain time. Them want to do all things and get all things at once. So them end up with a mind full of noise, Rasta, because them mind a carry them in a million direction one time. So them always end up right where them start because them never left. And this thing here is one of the main reasons why not only Jamaican, but the average person's relationship fail because of a gross inability to pick a side and stay upon it. We're going to talk about that later, yes, further down in our program. Anyway, this aisle thing, you know, with this situation persisting where the leaders recognize our ignorance for over 50 odd years and exploit that, while those who are ignorant suffer that manipulation. So put it like this now, all right. The average Jamaican don't know nothing about the financial affairs of the country, you know, no tax, no revenue, nothing. We know billions go, we know billions come, we don't know when it go, we don't know when it come. You know our mind, we just make up our mind. The whole of them are thief, and I just saw it go. We know, so we don't know how it go. So we just accept that. Yeah. What? We just pretend that we know, because pride, you know. I remember now we know this pride is a dangerous thing, because this pride, yeah, created parents who couldn't admit to no kind of fault, because them are going to look away to everyone. So the reason why them end up do anything is because somebody else had do it, and them themselves was raised by parents who have the same mindset. So them try to blend in with everyone, and nobody don't know, so me don't know. So we just gonna do like me know. So them end up pass on the game of do like me know even when me don't know. To some kids we actually never know. Tell you Rasta. Alright. So them never know why them are send we at school, and most of we never know why we are go. And because we never have the formula to truly understand the purpose of going to school, we never have no interest. We just know so we are go. So when the teacher say, children, do you understand this, what I have put on the chalkboard here? Everybody in a unison say, yes, miss. Because we see the other pity them. I say them know, so we if we don't know. So we put up here and I say, yes, miss, we know. Not knowing. So most of them don't know, but we think them know. So we have to do like we know. Because them can't know and we don't know. You're mad. I tell you. We just want the bell ring for lunchtime. Forward. Yes. Dying for go home time. Yes. Girlfriend and boyfriend time. This is what the lunchtime generation do to Jamaica right now. Just pure adult children raising children. And now here we are. Even as adults. Still are dying for the bell ring for lunchtime. And this is why most human beings, most humans love entertainment, Rasta, because we know entertainment now become the bell that most people want to ring and save them from the classroom of life and what it requires from them in practice. Serious thing, Let me say it again. Entertainment distract we from that truth within ourselves where most of us run from, that we know we need to face. We want to be entertained away from life and what it requires of us. This is why when most people say book them drop asleep, because anything we go uplift we in life require work, and most people don't want to do work. It is also why when this program I just start while ago, a good portion of the item out there say to themselves, so what kind of thing this man talk too long and this consciousness and dimension and what happened this I get too preachy, where the joke? You see, if you know you really meds that while ago, you know you're in trouble. And I bet you no believe, so you no really want a certain understanding with your uplift, you know, but yet you no run from it. But don't worry yourself, you know, the bell soon ring. Alright. So big tears are typing, you know, you really feel some, brother. Of course, what you say? This is why most people don't like solace, or what them call quietness. Because this is where the objective truth and reality comes to us. And make we know so we have to do something, not just say or think something. So we don't like that. We want to be entertained away from that. Yes. Because look on it, you know. Right now, we don't know nothing about the country and it's running and it's a fear and constitutional rights. We don't know where the MP name, we don't know where them come from, we don't know if a jail them come from and get that them position. We don't know nothing at all. We just know there are some people in a jacket and tie will live far away. That's all we know. So now imagine if now we strike aisle and now we know for sure say there is millions or billions Rasta where we not get none of that. I'm mad with a mad. So I don't even want them find cooking aisle down at this blood clot. I tell you that. I don't even want to see no wedding. I don't want to see nobody walk down no aisle. I don't want them even go in a supermarket go find aisle 12. Because the common people wouldn't get a teaspoonful of aisle out of that blood clot. It wouldn't benefit we. But there is good news found among the bad, you know. You know me always find the good out of the bad no matter what. So you know, yes, there is a deferment, yes, in drilling. A 6-month deferment. Them say they must start drill July 31st of this year, 2020. So you know, the word of the day is deferment. Yes. I want the ones them start do a thing for me, you know, Rasta. I go have a thing named word of the day. I them look up that word and use it in a sentence for a whole week. You understand? Until it become a natural part of the item consciousness. Because the less words we know the meaning of, the more invalid we become in the broader conversation of life. So deferment, yes, it means, yes, to put off or to postpone. So if you want them, you can't read or spell, you don't have no excuse, Rasta, I tell you. Because right now, to all things set, you can press the middle button on any phone and just ask Siri or even Google Assistant and it will tell you. Don't follow pride. Look it up in order to understand what you fully are deal with. So use the phone them and stop with the phone them use, you know. So yes, so here I know, alright. So that simply mean now, since I'm have a deferment, it means when I have 6 months for absence. I'm sorry if you really spring it on the item, you know, but when I have to put in effort, you know, in order to understand what I go on with this aisle business, So moving on. Shaggy, yes. International superstar, Shaggy. Yes. Turned down offer. Yes. To be a part of Rihanna's new upcoming album. Yes, and there are arguments flying left and right. And it is said that Rihanna required Shaggy to do an audition to be a part of the album. If this is indeed true, you cannot require dancehall Bob Marley, so to speak, Rasta. Become audition for your album, it would be a disrespect according to sources. Shaggy say him don't feel like him required for audition, which if it is true, me agree. Also, dancehall superstar Spice opens a new restaurant in Atlanta. We tell you, it's a good look, Rasta. We tell you, every Jamaican, yes, anyone who forward from, circle a restaurant there and support Spice because I saw it work. Jamaican for support Jamaican, yes, we tell you. Yeah, we've stopped this thing about who we know or who we no like and all kind of madness, Rasta. Because the Chinese them now know the Chinese them, you know. I tell you, the Chinese don't support the Chinese because them know say once them lift up a Chinese and them is a Chinese, then they might get lift up. And then the world now lift up the Chinese them by virtue of admiration for such a unity. This song I'm about to play now, done by a youth named Jazai Lee, yes. A.K.A. Rude. Yes. A profoundly spiritual and lyrical genius, may I tell you. Yes. If you time travel to him future, may I tell you only one thing you're going to see. And it's a sign mark. Great things. Yes, him going places. Here goes.
In the meantime.
Run it. That's like the hot daddy. Going on.
Yes. A serious song from Jazai, we are telling Rasta much more to forward. I'm going places. Anyway, this is the part of the program I know where we are telling you, say, it gets serious, you know. Whole heap of things are going on from where we say, boy, people are killing them people because other people are push wood in them people, so them kill them people and kill themselves and all kind of craziness. But they them ever wonder why this thing I Rasta this on every level, in every type of relationship, is the same type of conflict, Rasta, whether with family, whether with business, whether with with a spousal, long-term relationship. And the same thing. They them ever wonder why the conflict there just seem persistent and just never ending, just on and on. Well, we're going to deal with this issue, yeah.
In the meantime.
Me heard you want report. Sit ya. The people them where you that die for. And them quick for broke your vibes, dog. Treat you like a light bulb, on and off. But when me do you that so cool. You go out of your way for hurt me, and me go out of my way for hurt you. We keep going round in a circle. Now this a can't love, this a surgery. You too lying, you too jealous. Me so cross, you're so fed up. A long time you want to cut.
Look na blood clot, me not there, no.
Where is
Look,
he
me not there, no.
Huh?
Me not there, look there. I never go to the vaccinate, I don't know what I feel like, you know. I have good feelings, I'm a poor clot. Me hate you. Me hate the blood clot, pussy clot, man.
You hate me. Huh?
Not my life. Pussy, not my life.
So what do you? What's in my life is what?
I don't know what I feel like, you know.
Hmm?
And kill me. I don't want the blood clot, man.
Hey.
I put everything in you.
So look at all that's why when you see me speed up a car and do all of this something.
What you say?
That's right. So why you not
Man, do I
doing
love a woman and take care of one. And that's just my mama planting up. That's just not enough.
Why are you not home right now? No.
Yes. The professional courtesy, yes, I must say it is alleged that this is the soldier who killed him woman and killed himself the other day. I tell you, it's sad Rasta. Condolences to both families, yes, of both deceased people. Alright, see a man I type in pan the live, I'm name 1876 Vado, yes. Alright, him appear to use what appear to be a customized dark skin emoji with Loxx, yes, and it have tears, yes, it a laugh until tears, and him typing around 3 dozen of them. Then him start say, so what is that? So OJ look like him stammer too. Appear him say soldier a girl clown. You can't answer to them boy they brethren. But I don't know Rasta. Alright, the sorry look away, but you know you can spell word anyway these days. So me assume say sorry. Alright, well, I hear a whole heap of people have a lot of opinion to say about this and other stories similar. And I want to tell the ones them where just come up with some ABC thing. You don't really know some if I give you know. It is not as simple as you think it is. I want it to be like I was in ski with a Rasta. It is very complex. Yes. When you say laughy face. Yes, Rasta, emoji like dirt. Yes. Alright. Your life in order. Wife loyal, eh? Would a suck. Wife you look up. Good view. Passionately, eh? You're united on all fronts. What if the right word is being used? It's amazing how the wrong front can make you go backwards. I tell you. I don't know why. But I tell you, hey, watch a man. 1876. Yes, where you say, soldier, girl clown. Where you say, joke sweet. Let me tell you this. Don't laugh after no one. Because you are none away, not the far from that something here. No human is not a specific way or the other. Everything in them is just an emotional set of button where life press at any time according to what we think we are deal with. It look like Soldier Duppy send you a manual about what not to do to be a girl clown. Send it to In the Meantime Radio Show at gmail.com. Because I died for see it. I tell you. Until the average human realize or come to terms with what humans really are, then let me tell you this, brethren. You're not safe. No, we're not safe. Because the thing with ethnocentricity, or I should say egocentric values then. Or I should say meanness, I call it meanness. Where we see everything in service to our reality. There is no you or us, just me. So we judge everything based only on our experience because in our understanding, it is the only relevant experience. In situations like these, I just really that make it complicated because everyone judge it according to their life and what them go through. Like some woman go through something with some wicked man because some wicked idiot boy out there for you, you know. So you know, everything with them assess are the same thing with this idiot boy where them use and measure every situation like this. So everybody have an opinion, you understand? And none of them don't realize. Everybody go through the same things for different reasons. Nobody no stop and say, who is Soldier? Or who is this girl? And why did this happen? To them, I feed them life and feed them experience. For example, now, in the average girl mind, soldier now become the man there where borrow friend big vehicle and post picture up on Facebook and fool her and fuck her. Now she have triplet, 3 times the responsibility and him disappear. Now the problem become men. And for the average man, are the same thing. If a woman hurt him, then the problem when him face any situation is women. And watch her now. The system manipulate and exploit this oversimple way of approaching all things that the average person's mindset is built on. So what them do? Them take them and organize them into groups of self-entitled victims who are afraid to grow up and take responsibility for them own actions that lead to consequences that are based only on them own choices. And them don't know. And them don't want to know. So them go through life running from the courage to face themselves. Mark you, remember that. Believe you me, are your own choice. But most people, them are age, them not grow. You understand? This is why you find big people with the ear upon them front. Believing, say somebody else can be responsible for your choice where them making a rasta. Then I saw them become a slave to the system. Because what is modern slavery? It is simply the monetization of immaturity. Because them have a business for every problem where we are going to encounter, you know. So what them do? Them use the media to create a belief system within us. When it lead to nothing but problem. Then them offer the solution at a price. You can imagine you want to left this woman here. And they tell you, say, you have to take their divorce. So you have to pay for it. I tell you, Rasta. Most people don't fall a spiritual immaturity. As long as them remain the kind of person who feel, say, who other man they make me no get this, another girl they make me no go back to school, and them actually feel safe, them have a good explanation. It justify what them never doing a rasta, what them never reach in a life or achieve, you know. So, when you see something like, you know, some man a kill woman and you them go say, man this and woman that, and it's not that simple. In order to understand these type of outcomes, yeah, we must first look at what the human being is. Most of us don't know. We don't have a clue what we are. So you know what I believe, say, the conscious self that we have come to know as the person is a social construct. It is not real. It is known as the ego, the thing that tells us to be perfect. So Babylon edit out our true self, the darker side of our nature, where them teach we for hate, revile, suppress and repress that side because it is evil. When in reality, all things in human nature have use. We just use them disproportionately. I remember saying now then, in excess of them intended use. In other words, we overdo it and end up unbalanced in our application of these things to particular situations. So we get some fuck up outcome. Alright, for more detailed analysis on these type of issues, yes, we go further into details, check out my upcoming podcast, The Rebellious Truth. Yes, it is based on my upcoming book, Planet Hurt. Hurt, spelled H-U-R-T. Yes. Alright. Well, I want to say, more laughing emoji for soldier. Alright, we see me skitty as I say, me iggy for that soldier boy there. Man give woman born every day and woman have to take it. So a theme time now. So where am I going so far? Alright? What most people don't know in this situation, and you're looking at soldier behavior, you're looking at an addict. Yes, you're looking at an addict. Going through a thing we name withdrawal. Now withdrawal is the process by which when the drug of choice is removed from the equation, the addict gets sick and experience mental torment. When people think addiction, we normally think drugs, hard drugs and alcohol, but addiction work the same way upon all level. Every level, no matter how you think of it, addiction is the same. What is an addiction? We get addicted to things and people that represent a temporary distraction from something or things that we're afraid to face. It is an idea of safety. And as I said on the last program now, it is quite possible that Soldier is one of those people who grew up under certain abuse where they were rejected and therefore edited out of their own life. So them place no value upon them own existence. So there is no them. So now, like the typical person with low self-worth who often try to accessorize, meaning put on external things in order to be socially approved, like the clothes and the shoes, etc. In a case like this now, it would be the house, the car, the browning. So when any one of these things that is tied to him self-esteem is removed from the equation, a danger. So why a lot of women get born? Because most people, the average person is immature. So they're afraid to grow up and face the unavoidable struggle where life really is. So them live with a lifelong, constant desire to recreate or reinvent a time in them life where everything never have in the bills and the screaming kids and equations to figure out. Nothing that require their own actions. Because as an immature person, you're afraid to work at anything because you're afraid to fail at it. Simply because of way you think others are going to think about you. So if you're an immature girl now, we love the idea of the thing she says she want, but is afraid of the process where it take forget it. The man where she have on the side now often represent an escape from the hardships of life where she now associate to her man.
In the meantime.
Yes, you can go over to the phone lines and get different feedback on this topic here. Yes, the relationships we sing. Yes, El, line 1.
Hello?
El sister, yeah, where I say?
But I listen to your program and it sound like you say woman for dead.
No, man, you can't say that. You can't. Oh, then hear what me I say. Yeah, listen, but you're not see what me I say.
You see woman a kill man when them give we born?
Yes. Of course.
You see of course. Kill man when them give we born?
Me see that.
Which part you still see that?
Of course. Not only when you give we born, but a lot of women are murderer. But most people believe that abuse or death are only physical realities, while we ignore the spiritual manifestation of the same things when them come.
Stop chat foolishness, yeah.
What you mean? Where I say?
The whole heap of things you talk. All me know. The man them a kill the woman them and it for stop.
Me fully agree with that. But me I say, woman kill man every day, not just in Jamaica, but in our world.
What you mean by?
Oh, you mean what I mean? Hey, watch a man. You see a woman and a man are creatures of the same consciousness. Two different species of the same animal doing the same things differently.
What
you mean what I mean? Remember, say the male is the more aggressive physically.
So what that say?
But the female is even more aggressive emotionally. Wait, hold on, wait now. So, when a man will lick a woman in her face, she will lick him in her confidence, stab him in her self-worth, leaving him to die in a pool of spiritual blood, made from his own self-doubt.
What this man?
While watching this person who him build him whole existence and life around, telling him, shh, you don't sound good. Shh, don't say that here. Shh, don't embarrass me in front of my friends. While him get for what she celebrating everybody else for the same things where she tell him, shh, for everybody else opinion matter except female. And now him slowly fade into the background, becoming a prop in a stage play. She put on. Now he's no longer himself, but he's now a walking, talking shadow of him former self. Now set adrift in the sea of life without she who him considers him paddle. Now he's drifting aimlessly to wherever the wind takes him with no particular aspirations. That's a dead man.
We can't bother the whole papa. You go like a woman alone stay so. A woman alone do that.
Man do it to woman too, But woman mostly do it to man because them is the more emotional creature.
You see how much bun man give away and we have to take it and now soldier ball down the place. You lucky as sorry him. And that for happen to him. How am I going so far? Me only sorry say him kill you.
No man, hold on. You should be upon the callousness or the coolness or the vice tone of the female in this clip here. It speaks a lot, This is possibly a scenario where she left him long time in her mind and then film reaction based on the fact now say him just a no.
Foolishness.
Hold on. Alright, look here. You have a woman who left man long time in their mind in a rasta and have the man thinking say them still together. Some of them all breed for the man same way and know say them left him in their mind. So this coolness we ask upon this girl, yeah. And because she is the one who instigate this breakup, she know what she da go do. So she get for land on her foot. Because she know she da go jump. She go through all the way she go through already and get over him. So after a while, she not give a fuck because she done give many fucks already to somebody else. And him just a find out about those fucks. So him in a shock.
Where don't make no sense. Me don't think of that shit though. Because I'm tell you this.
You think so?
That don't make no sense. Why somebody that stay with somebody and them know so them no want
me I say no, Mrs. Stream. It's not as simple as what you think.
What hard about it?
Alright.
What is hard about it?
Look on it that way, you know. Alright. Remember again, you know. Remember say 95% of people average and 95% of average people, not man, not woman, people are immature. What is immaturity? What is the hallmark of immaturity? It is the inability to pick a side and stay upon it. They understand them want everything one time. Them want it now. So you what them do? In them mind, them always have to have options because they don't work off of faith like when a person mature, you know. Them have to have everything and them have to have it. No. And in them mind, them must say, oh, me love my spouse, but me hope my another option. Just in case. Because remember, them now go off of faith. You understand? And faith is a subject for another thing again. Alright. But no, them say them keep them option open. Them know nothing wrong with them spouse, you know. But here one now. Greed is at the heart of them very nature, the core of them nature. So them always want to see if there is something better. So they make up these excuses, no for the time, but oh, you not give me no money and you not do this. And when a man fix one thing or the woman fix one thing, them just find another thing to complain about. The problem this is that them a rewrite the story of them spouse by turning them into the villain. So it can justify the fuckery where them know them plan to do them. So no matter what kind of good the spouse do, them edit out that good day, you know, only see the bad. For again, justify where them knows that them about to do. Or where them even do already. Hey, forget where you hear about Garfield Spence, you know. The real conscience is a blood clot, you know.
Whatever.
Or where I say, let me tell you this. Everybody want to be the good one whenever mash up the relationship. Because them feel them have to be perfect and good. They are mad, them can't be remorseful about nothing what them do. So what them do? Them try to frustrate the other person into leaving and say, see at them cause it. Even the person where them hurt the most, them are try to make the person be the one who quit. That's why you see enough relationship. You see some people unhappy and just left. Because one of them no want left that person, the other person they go on to get somebody better or be better and a whole. Hey, why you think? You see some of them, what you think them do when them want to do them fuck, you know? Them knowing of themselves, as I said, it's conscience and normal, so, you know. So what you think them do now? Them set up them family and friends and everybody else against the person where them want hurt. So let's say it's a woman who want left her man for what she considers as greener grass on the other side now. Yeah, yes. This kind of setup now make the cocky the way she plan to go suck more palatable. And the worst part of the whole entire thing is that when the person they know where you hurt with the actions and find out you cheat now. You are use these lies now and I tell the person say them never do this and them never do that and the reason is this and the reason is that when you know deep in your soul say you are the problem. You never brave enough to say to this person you say no dear, you're one good girl, you're one good man or whatever the case is. But I just me or the pussy where just want to fuck somebody else. Where just want to keep them around as a fucking option. And it hurt them. It destroy them confidence in a existence and life itself. You kill them. Left them wondering if the problem is me. What me do so wrong? Hey. You hear what soldier say?
Foolishness.
May I ask you if you hear what soldier say? Me not say me know what go on there so. Me don't claim. But I know that there's many situations like this out there where there's a man who try to fix everything that she complain about and as him fix one is a next one. Because she's not saying what she really want to say. Because that come with whole heap of responsibility where them don't want take for them action.
You fight against woman. Take which kind of responsibility? Is she wrong? But I feel it more than Mr. Kitty to blood.
We have to understand, you know. Of course, you have to take responsibility because you know. You have to stop this broad brushing, men are, women are. You have to bring it down to the individual and make a choice will lead to a certain consequence. You understand? Because not all women are the same. You want to tell me, say, a woman will see big belly gym I say, yo, boy, they have money, you know. I really like him, you know, but I go fuck him and just make him think me like him and tear him, right? It's the same blood clot type of woman as the one who work hard, no blood clot, for send herself go school, drink up soup and go through a bag of fuckery for make you achieve a certain stance in life. We're not different.
Whatever.
So you miss good stance in life, can't because you good. You think every woman does good. Everybody just have to take responsibility for them individual actions because people make different choice will lead to different consequences.
Foolishness.
So you want to say, wait. You want to say to me, say, a woman will see this man and say, show can him to blood clot. See him with him $5 million. And true, you know, say him lonely. So you stroke him ego with the pussy picture of them and the I love you, you're the best thing ever. So you get to take 4.99 million out of it. Now him find himself with a $10,000. You still find a light bill for 9.5. And him pay it and left himself with $500. Like the fucking idiot him is. Because he believes say you love him. And you still go back for 4 out of the 500. And when you find out say him have 100 left, you still go back for 90. And at them time they choose to left him, you will dead. I know every man can take that. Every man reality be like for them own understanding or a lock there off.
Foolish.
So you have to just know say this blood clot thing when you make choice a Russian roulette.
Whatever.
You have man weaker than some other man. I know everybody are just man. Now what the blood clot do know. So what you gonna say now?
Can him blood clot.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
What you gonna say to me now? Say, if a youth go Iraq go fight war now, and you hear saying go down there go dead, where you go lick out them kill you? Them
Whatever.
sign up for that. We possibly come home in a body bag and government bury that.
In the meantime.
Yes, me uncle sorry so we are run out of time, you know, and if the one them want that topic I extend in another episode, just let me know. So you that thing you're gonna Rasta go and play a song for some people who experience similar circumstances and feel like them now know where to turn. We know say it tough. Them words are for the eye them, you know, because this one I know is a sneak peek from the upcoming album, yes. Soon to be released. I do this one here, right? This one here, yes. For the broken hearted, for the ones them we are go through some difficult circumstances with people who don't understand maturity. Yes. Here goes.
In the meantime.
Oh, I've seen it all before. You say mean things and I ignore. You persist and I endure. Then I keep coming back for more. You love me, you hate me, you don't. You say that you will, but you won't. No, so my feelings not count. I'm destined to end up alone. Cause I refuse to be what you wanted me to be. This truth will set me free. I just won't be that ghost you cannot see. Take these chains from off my mind. Trying to please you is a waste of time.
That's how they hot daddy. Go night.
I've seen it all before. You say mean things and I ignore. You persist and I endure. Then I keep coming back for more. You love me, you hate me, you don't. You say that you will, but you won't. No, so my feelings not count. I'm destined to end up alone. Cause I refuse to be what you wanted me to be. This truth will set me free. I just won't be that ghost you cannot see. Take these chains from off my mind. Trying to please you is a waste of time. Cause you refuse to say what you really wanna say. And I refuse to live my life this way. Lord knows I tried. Because of pride. Lost myself and I just can't hide. So suffocated by your side, I almost died. You love me. You don't know the meaning of the word.
Money up and I'm the center of your world. Money down, I know you keep me to the curb. You don't know love. You don't know love. You don't know love. You don't know love. So I refuse to be what you wanted me to be. The truth will set me free. I just won't be that ghost you cannot see. Take these chains from off my mind. Trying to please you is a waste of time. Cause you refuse to say what you really wanna say. And I refuse to live my life this way. Lord knows I tried. Because of pride. Lost myself and I just can't hide. Suffocated by your side. I lift you up and you tear me down. Make you smile and make me frown. Coldest person I've ever known. From now on I walk alone. Cause I refuse to be what you wanted me to be. The truth will set me free. I just won't be that ghost you cannot see. Take these chains from off my mind. Trying to please you is a waste of time.
Yes, I refuse. Yes, this is for the broken-hearted Rasta. Yes, lift up the eye themselves and be strong. Yes, because wickedness out there in Rasta. But with faith and time, it does get better. In closing off this thing, I just want to say, firstly, I believe that not everyone is meant to be. You understand? Because you definitely have people you have to separate from. That is reality, Rasta. But on the next hand, sometimes we destroy good people and good things. And even with self in the process. Because unknown to most of us, we are pursuing an idea of self that is based on the ego. That is not real. It gives us the unrealistic expectation of finding the perfect person, the perfect life, the perfect, everything. As we travel from place to place and people to people, we do not realize that the very thing we seek is always right in front of us. Because we do not understand the complexities of the human mind. We turn we in some dangerous beast of burden. Some burden that we not have to carry. Because them socialize without of knowing the one thing what we really need for knowing this life and ourselves. There is no winning in running from self, because it always catch up. Most people try as they may till them out of breath and near to death before them realize that the people and things that are important was right in front of them all along. But them often reject these things and people, because like the old saying goes, these things and people always come dressed in overalls and look like work.
In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time, boom 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 time.